Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam called his speech a farewell sermon that he hoped would clarify his core message and provide guidance for the future. It is possible I may not be here with you after this year, he announced. Nonetheless, I expect you to be converging here again. I am heading and handing you a bright torch and a guide, a path, so that you can bring light to the world, liberating people from darkness and ignorance and stagnation. As he spoke, Muhammad kept turning to address the different segments of the crowd. His main points emphasis in quality by taking the principles he had established more than a decade earlier in the Constitution of Medina and making them universal. O people, your blood, your wealth, your individual hopes are uniquely sacred. Just like the uniqueness you witness today as I stand together, united in a sacred space, all blood spilled before is forgiven. Let there be no vendettas. Blood money due to us by whoever killed members of my clan is forgiven, as are the debts owed to us. So too does my uncle, Al-Abbas. Forgive all who are indebted to him, and do not transgress upon the rights of others, or allow yourself to suffer transgression. O people, women inherently enjoy the right to be supported on all levels. So uphold their rights. You have a duty to ensure their rights and uphold the same that you have the right to expect their support. Elevate yourself by empowering the women. O people, do not revert after my death into this discord, rivalry, and killing one another. I am leaving you with a sustainable system with the Quran and the love of the divine. For example, the Sunnah as a formula I have outlined for you in my teachings, a method that if you uphold, it will safeguard you from the falling into confusion. O people, know that your God is one, unique, the God of all people. Likewise, you are all descended from one common ancestor, and as such are equal before God. O people, you are emerged from the thin surface layers of the earth, so remain grounded and remember who you are. You are all brothers and sisters before the divine, emerging from the same source. None has an advantage over another through blood or through lineage or through wealth. Neither does an Arab have privilege over a non-Arab. It is only by merit and the accomplishments that you can rise one above the other in a society of equal opportunity. The weakest amongst you is equal to the strongest. Seek your own elevation by empowering the minorities among you, for they are protected by the sacred covenant of God. The most elevated among you before God are those who are the pure spiritual core. Then Muhammad paused as the crowd have articulated these points eloquently and clearly. They all shouted, "Na'am, indeed." 100,000 voices echoed across the mountains and roared. Muhammad allowed the sound to reverberate before concluding with one last request. Then let those present the spread of this message precisely as they heard it to those who were absent. The multitude remained silent for several minutes, absorbing the word. This is the first time that the most participants had heard these concepts summarized in one space, in one place. Muhammad had just offered a precise of his life work and a summary of the spirit of Islam.